are back. Happy cooking. Today we have another great recipe. So this is the fish soup that you tried at our last cooking class. So if you're wondering what pan I'm using for this recipe in particular, is actually the mini wok. So you want to do is take the tomatoes and cut them into thick slices, okay? And how many tomatoes we're gonna do? We're gonna do about 4 to 6 tomatoes. It all depends how much liquid you want at the bottom. So now you take the tomatoes, put them at the bottom, and arrange them in a way so they're gonna create a lot of moisture. So now let's get one more tomato, because the more moisture that we have, the less water that we need to use. And in addition to that, you're gonna get the substance of the actual vegetables. Now we're gonna take some onions. Onions are the members of the family of the allium family. What do they do in our body? Once again, they fight bacteria, they fight fungals, they fight microbes, and it's also really good for boosting your immune system and reducing inflammation, reducing cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. So it is extremely important that we eat these foods on a regular basis. So how many onions can we put? You can put 1, you can put 2. So the most important thing is you put moisture at the bottom and moisture on the top of the fish. This is kind of like a frozen to finished dish. So now that I have my onions in here, now we're gonna take the fish. You can do frozen fish or fresh fish. How do I know it's frozen? A little bit frozen. Let's begin with the tomatoes actually. So take the ends off, chop them a little bit like thick. We're gonna take some of the peppers as well. Now let's get some yellow, right? So the more variety, the more colorful, it will appeal more to your eyes to want to eat it. Now we're gonna take some green peppers, put on the top, take the rest of the second onion. Then we're gonna take some kaffir limes. This is basically the taste of Thai food. That's the reason why I go to Thai food, for this leaf. So I bought myself a plant so I can cook it at home. So let's get about 4 leaves in there. So we've got some serrano peppers, so we can boost that metabolism, enhance it. So let's open it up. Open it up, leave the seeds on. If you don't like it that hot, then take the seeds out. And then we're gonna get some cilantro. Cilantro is one of my favorite herbs. Why? Because it fights E. coli, salmonella, chelates heavy metals from your brain. So all of these delicious foods is the wonderful medicine that the universe has put all across for all of us to eat. And then lastly, we're going to add a wee bit of sea salt on the top, and then we're going to adjust it after it's done. And then the last thing that we're going to put is lemongrass. Lemongrass is really good for detoxifying the body, the liver especially. And then the next thing is it's really good for your skin. It's very good for lactating mothers so they can get more milk. One of the things is when you see it this dried at the Asian supermarket, you can put this in the water and you will see how you can actually grow a plant. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop up the lemongrass. And this one is something that you don't eat. It's just basically, it just adds the flavor to it. So let's cut it all up, put it on the top. Then we take some water, and we gotta add approximately 2 cups of water. And 2 cups of water with the juices of all the vegetables is going to yield approximately 6 cups of soup. 1 little squirt of sesame seed oil. And voila. And then what we do is make sure that there's no food around the edges of the wok. You can use the 7-quart, you can use a 4-quart, a 2-quart. Tune it to medium. When the little vapor valve clicks, we're gonna turn it down to low, let it cook for another 10 minutes, and your dish is done. This is a 15 to 20 minute dish. All right, so our soup should be ready for now. It's been sitting here simmering for 10 minutes. Look at this beautiful colors. I absolutely love this. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some lemons to help alkalize it. Now let's check out this wonderful broth. Look at all the broth that we were able to get. And let's check on that fish that was frozen. Ooh, ooh la la. This is an amazing source of nutrients, vitamins, minerals. Unbelievably delicious. Until then, Have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day. Remember to visit us either our longevity cooking class or on our website, www.happycookingco.com. Until then, have an awesome day.